Alright, we're just going to start here because I somehow did it without feeling bad. So the midweek thing is play a commander from the most recent set, but for some reason, it... Oh. Whoops. Not a good start. Not a good start. Alright, there we go. Anyways, for some reason it's the Final Fantasy set and not the Avatar set. It might be because these cards just came out and they want people to know they exist. And as we've come to learn, for some reason, Magic Arena doesn't convey that new stuff is in it. It just struggles to show you all the new stuff. It'll show you like the one big set and maybe an offset, but there's a bunch of cards that show up in the game, and half the time I only learn of their existence because someone in the chat knows, the comments know, or I play against it, and I'm like, oh, it's just in the game? That's cool. I didn't know that. So it's a little annoying, and I would assume that's why it is playing these and not the Avatar ones, because we got a new chunk of Final Fantasy commanders that were just not in the game for some reason to start with all the other ones. But I don't know. So we're playing Locke. It's like a Cruel Claw or Laughing Jasper Flint kind of thing going on here. I don't know if Rogue is a mercenary type. I feel like it is, but either way, I'm not going to play either of those cards. It can't be blocked by things of greater power. It's got 2 power. You can technically shrink it so it swings for 0, and then it can't really be blocked at all. But I'm not super concerned with it getting blocked or anything. And then when it swings, both players mill. And you can get a treasure if a land was milled. And you can cast the cards milled that way. So you can't mill 10 with another card, swing, and then have 11 cards to choose from. It's only these 2 cards. The treasure side is unreliable. The casting anything relevant is also unreliable. It's a bit all over the place. It's like heisting, but not always heisting. So a bunch of removal to let it hit my opponent. There is now, and we've seen it a couple times already, Entomb Reanimate. It's just in the game now, so that's cool. You can go Dark Ritual, Entomb, Reanimate this, and probably just win turn 1. Or even turn 2. Entomb is an instant, so you can pass the turn, you know, do it on your opponent's end step, and then boom. Also Persist with a non-legendary threat, so that Entomb, if I don't have Reanimate and have Persist instead, I can get a non-legendary threat. This probably isn't the best one, but it might not matter how bad or good it is when you play it on turn 2. Who knows? And there are some things... Actually, Wrench is... Maybe this is just a weird one, actually. There's some escape. Self-mill is kind of a thing here, but not really. It's only 1 card at a time, right? I mean, honestly, Faithless Looting is just better at that than whatever this is trying to do. But there are some escape cards. I don't think reanimating or reanimate spam is worth it. If I had like 25 Gristlebrands in here, or Gristlebrand equivalents, and slightly more reanimate spells, you could like kind of assemble this black-red reanimate package. But it's a little inconsistent. Black-red reanimator in this format is inconsistent, and this commander is just as inconsistent as it's going to get with that in mind. But that's it. We steal cards or we don't. We'll see. You want to show me a bag of rocks, huh? My opponent wants to show me a... Wait a minute. This is in the game? Oh my goodness. Let's kill that. Whenever landing control, I just... Wow. I didn't know this was in the game. I'm not really interested in playing cards like impulse cards. I don't know why I would be. Feeling like I have to play impulse card draw nonsense. Alright, the fact that they killed this probably means my commander will die. I suppose I could just necromancy it if it does, I guess. There's no way they kill the 2/2 and not this thing. Okay, maybe they just feel like they have a better... Or they just have Lightning Bolt? No, they don't. Alright. So let's shove aside... Please let me tap that. I should have actually swung first. Oh well. Too late. Lightning Greaves. Love it. And whenever landing control enters, things happen. I don't think I like Lightning Greaves. Honestly, both of these are kind of lame. Alright. When in doubt, go the safe route. This card is maybe the Valakut I've always wanted. It literally always finds Valakut. Well, that's cool. I also don't have to swing at my opponent for my commander to do stuff. I can swing at planeswalkers. That's actually really cool. Okay, we're firing off here. We're doing stuff. Things are happening. And let's move the Greaves. My commander is not as insane as this thing, in my opinion. We can get rid of probably Necromancy and go Greater. Oh, alright. Now all we need is a... wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can almost just cast this. Opponent played basic forests, so I don't imagine this is going to get Valakut. That's so annoying. Alright, well, I have to be lame and kill this now. Yeah, Valakut looking slightly unlikely in this spot, in my opinion. Let's save the treasure. I think we can get a swamp. Yeah, I'm not going to blood crit myself. Oh, we milled a land. Lotus Cobra. Without any lands, it's not really doing anything. I'd rather just save the treasures, honestly. It's just not doing anything. I suppose it's damage, but still. Well, we've won the attrition battle, but my opponent now will play their commander, which is a 6/6. Never mind, they played that thing. Whenever land enters... Whenever land enters... Interesting. Okay, well, start here. Alright, to be fair, I did kind of forget I could have put Lightning Greaves on my Summon Bahamut. Alright, in my defense, I never said I was good at the game. There's technically Boseiju and stuff to move this, so... I never claimed to be good. Do we get Valakut? We do not. How much removal to add if you have black? In Historic Brawl? Depends on the commander. Yeah, it depends on the commander, I think. Can this target itself? Another target creature you control? It cannot target itself. So I should just kill that thing? Oh, wait, never mind. I'm just killing both. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm just killing both. Oh. Oh, you can't spend mana of any color to cast your cards. Well, that's awful. That's like super awful. Wow. You have to, like, generate the color to... I suppose that justifies the treasure tokens. I thought you could just cast anything, but I needed green mana to cast this. Well, that's not great. Okay. What on earth are we doing, opponent? Okay, I don't know. Is that Once Upon a Time? Feed the swarm. Why not? Let's cast... Yes. Yeah. I mean, I'm running a lot of removal, so... Oh, look, it's like the same game as last time. Amazing. So, do I let that live? You know what? You gotta impress me here. Show me a way to make that ridiculous in one turn. They could go landscape shift to win immediately. If it's possible. I kind of doubt it though. Is there a bird or is a land better? I think I might make 1/3/2. I usually just make one. Okay, they do get a bird. We didn't lose to escape shift. I drew a land, so I won't draw with this. We have enough card draw, sort of, in the form of our commander anyways. Let's go ahead and strangle that. What does this actually do? Whenever this attacks, put a counter on target creature, then double the amount of target. Okay, so... let's not lose the game to that. I'm going to use a braid. I'm going to use a braid. This is a green deck. Just because my opponent's doing funny things doesn't mean I'm in a good spot. They could just play enough lands and cast something completely ridiculous eventually. If it was bargained... Search the library. Okay. Bedevil. I didn't draw a land, so I will draw a card. Another removal spell. Oh, I'm not upset with that, I guess. I kind of want to get this going, so let's just play it and pass. Man, I love Terminate. Captive Audience? Yeah, for 7 mana. Elvish Archdruid. Wow, alright, let's get rid of this thing. No 1/1 for you. I would probably trade... No. Opponent doesn't offer a trade. Oh, can I actually play lands off this? Until end of turn you may... No, just cast spells. Man, every time I read it, it gets more and more disappointing. Alright, let's kill... No, let's cast this. And then... feed the swarm the mana source. No. Okay, I'm gonna kill this. And then I'm just gonna leave up Bedevil. Which I'd rather not cast, but it is what it is. Is this an elf? Nope. Yeah, I think I just have to kill the tumble wag, unfortunately. I'm running out of stuff, and I don't want to draw with this. It's gonna cost me the game. They get Gilded Goose. Amazing. They can cast it. Can cast it. Okay, now they can cast it for 2 different reasons. Yeah, we're gonna kill the Tumbies here. Whenever it attacks, put a counter on a creature, then double the amount of counters on that creature. Alright. Can it do it itself? Yes. It can put it on its own face. There is kind of an attack again. Kind of. I don't know how important that Archdruid is. Because of Fable, I might just draw a card. Oh, there is. Apparently there is actually an attack. Oh. Alright. What do I know? Okay. Yeah. Because of the Fable trigger. Dark Ritual's interesting, but I'm gonna not go that route. Okay, Dark Confidant probably won't attack, but there's a good chance my opponent just blocks. So... I mean, excuse me, attacks with their commander. So I might just end up... what does this do? Whenever landing shows up... Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, that's scary, huh? Is that better than casting Virtue? What is Virtue doing? Virtue is just winning on its own. I probably should just play this. Yeah. This just starts to win the game rather quickly, so... As interesting as this is... Professional Facebreaker? Well, I could play that, actually. This is kind of hard to... Or I've done a good job at making it hard to block. So, maybe I could do that. That's interesting. It's definitely the Zorn that I would like to have all the time. Wait. They have to swing with the commander to do the thing. Yeah, it doesn't do it on its own. So they have to swing with these two. And then... Okay. They're just trying to make a food token, I guess. Let's grab the I win the game if it's left alone too long card. Losing my voice. This is an interesting card, though. No. We gotta play this. So, because my opponent is doing what they're doing... Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, if this game continues, I'm just gonna Faithless Looting the Dark Confidant away so I don't lose the game randomly. Okay. Well, I can... Oh, I'm on the play. If I was on the draw, I could just not play my land and discard this. But I'm on the play. It's not really a thing you can do. Alright. Look at that. I will cast it. There's a boatload of dead cards, though. I got one of the dead cards. Oh, please Swords this. Please. Ugh. Is Savala snow? Oh, yeah. It is. Neat. Do I just play my commander? I think so. I don't think I'm super concerned with them untapping with their commander, so I'll just play mine. And if they have to commit to dealing with mine, then that's perfectly reasonable. Again, I still think it's Swords to Plowshares. Maybe if I had that read enough, I just shouldn't have swung with the Answer Raptor. Alright, that's not the case. Until end of turn, whatever creature deals... Okay, I milled Lightning Greaves. Let's play this. Let's swing here. And I guess here? Yeah. Sign in Blood and Ray of Spaghetti. Sure. Let's play... Actually, let's use the opportunity to just do this. We'll just take the cards. We'll just take the cards. I have a motley crew in play. Motley crew indeed. Enchanted permanent can't attack or block. Okay. Am I misunderstanding something, or can I just block this? Okay, my opponent has a combat trick. I've never seen that ever in this commander, and there it is, doing something. So let's kill their commander with this. I could just kill the token and then kill this. I feel quite confident that I have no incentive to commit anything to this card. And let's play Mountain. No reason to play the Cavern. Get rid of Swift Spear Spaghetti. Shall end a turn whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player. Okay. So let's get rid of all that nonsense. I'm not going to persist Facebreaker or anything. It's named Human, which apparently we have a rather large abundance of. Just a bunch of humans. Okay, well, that's a bunch of stuff, huh? Let's take that and I guess this? Because it's really annoying to play against that when you're... I like both the cards in my hand a lot. I could just get rid of Persist, actually. I don't have a Persist target. Okay, I found it. I found a Persist target. But, that's fine. That is fine. It's as fine as it's going to be. Wind Crystal. To gain life, gain twice as much. Alright. Looks like we're in the driver's seat. And by driver's seat, I mean quite the driver's seat. I'm not even going to blow up the I'm just going to blow up the mana source. Yeah, I don't even care about my commander. I'm just going to blow up the mana. Whatchamacallit. Am I on the play? I am. Alright, let's see. Do we have the auto-win Ragavan game? Haven't had it yet. Artifacts in Heroes, get 1 for each Artificer in your graveyard. Okay, this thing. I've played against this before. Let's play our commander. You can have your Skrelv. Is this an Artificer? No, just a Might. Barbed Stuff. Okay. So how do I use this? Shock and Shatter? Shock and Shatter? Like that? You should absolutely not use Skrelv here. Opponent does not use Skrelv. Huge. Oh, if I got a treasure there, the Esper Sentinel would have been really good. I could have honestly swung first there, but the K commit is just really good, honestly. But hey, I did lose Black Market. Wasn't like it was you know. Alright, well, I'm gonna just get Ragavan going. There's no way I don't do this. Oh no, Gristlebrand. Oh wait, no, it's not exiled. It's not exiled. We're good. Everything's fine. Also, casting these put them into my opponent's graveyard, which I kind of don't want to do. Ever. Oh, I didn't leave up this. Rip. Literally throwing. Literally throwing. Okay. Let's plus first. Let's get rid of the Ox. That's probably a good idea, huh? Yeah, the plus is pretty bad, because Sid cares about more Sids. I like the attrition angle this commander puts out. I'm not going to cast the Ox here. Oh, I can't cast it anyways? Okay. Yeah, we're just chilling. We're just chilling. You have to escape 8 cards? Okay, yeah, no, I couldn't do it anyways. Okay. Can just minus there if I want. Do I want to? Yeah, I think we do. This gives us more cards in graveyard for the Ox anyways, so... Alright, it's just, the attrition war is, too much. A 4/4 every turn, I suppose, could eventually get there, but they can never block this with 4/4s. Oh no, it's Vivi. Whatever will I do? Let's play you. Is it the Alchemy one? It is the Alchemy version. Okay. It's not like a fancy standard one. That's a good card, but against Vivi, maybe it isn't a good card. Maybe it really just isn't a good card. Oh, wow. Okay. Cool. I will Flame Slash that. I probably should Flame Slash that, given the fact that I can now, in fact, Flame Slash it, so... I don't think the Wizard's class is doing anything for me. Oh, opponent's first mistake, they didn't have Mox. Rip. You needed Mox Amber, my friend. Oh, Spectacle's pretty nice here. Wow, we already have FOMO going? You scam dads? What do you mean? Faithless. Does it give haste? This doesn't give haste, does it? Nope. Whenever this creature attacks the first time, if there are 4 or more other card types... Wow, I really have that? Land, sorcery, instant create... Wow. Okay. I mean, congratulations if you have the, like, the card in question. Oh, I drew a land too. Oh man, this is, if this works, is huge. But it does have to work. And it works. Alright. Nope, you block first. You have to block first here. You have to block and then cast a spell. Otherwise you cannot block. Okay, they're aware. Oh, wait, maybe not. Okay, they just block there instead. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, wait, nope. Nope. Of course. Amazing. Let's get rid of that. Kill those? Yeah, my opponent played that correctly. Oh, still over it. Still over it. Oh, yes. Oh, that was a really cool game. I would never put sweepers in my cloud deck. Just because you saw it work there doesn't mean you should do it. I don't want to hear it. Everyone's saying, well, they won. Actually, no, please do it. Please do it. Everyone just do it. Everyone just continue to do that. I have 1 more games from people casting sweepers in decks that probably don't want to run them. Then I have lost games from that. For context. Imagine this... Wait, wasn't this nerfed so you don't have prowess, and then that, like, doesn't matter at all? So, I think I'm always strangling this. Because I am a bit... No, I think we could... I'm going to strangle this. I'm going to strangle that. That's a good card, but it's not a land. It's not a land. I want more mana. Fable's interesting. I kind of already have my 3 taken care of. Yeah, I'm just not going to cast it. Yeah, then they threw an apple at me and I died. They basically threw a rock at my head. That's just nuts. They had a sweeper that killed Gristlebrand and then had lightning bolt to like cut it out at the end, or 6 mana lightning bolt, whatever. I guarantee you that's the first time my opponent's ever activated that artifact too. Opponent, all I did was kill your creature. The game continues. Weren't you on the play? Yeah, you're on the play. You're fine. Opponent, no. Please. Okay, there we go. What? What? You have hexproof, dealt damage. Whenever this creature is dealt damage, you gain... Wow. Hello. Hello. Haste. The other option is done. Bloop. Okay. I'm not going to kill this. I think I'm just going to play Ragavan. That's fine. Yeah, I'm not concerned about that thing. Currently. Whenever you gain life, put a counter on each cleric. Okay. This does not make clerics. Create a 1/1 with life. Sure. So, board state has become annoying. Let's get that out of the way. Go on, opponent, block. Do it. Come on. Come on. Yes! I don't know why they blocked. It's not even swinging at anything. That's funny. Alright, so it's mono white clerics. So far, at least. Mono white clerics. I guess I should have bedeviled after they blocked. So maybe they would block or something. This is a cleric. Exile target artifact creature. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Oh, love to see that. Ragavan eating a removal spell is not what I expected there, honestly. Not what I expected there. I will recast my commander. We're getting Fear of Missing Out to work way more consistently than I ever thought possible. Let's cast this, and then... Oh, I had this last turn. I forgot. Yeah, I could have done this. I feel like I'm not at all interested in consistently and constantly playing around sweepers out of cleric creature decks, so I'm just gonna play to the board again. Well, I mean, they seem to have a castable card, so... Destroy evil? Oh, sweet. Sweet. I'm always swinging, right? Yeah, we trade with the 2/2. No. Unfortunate. It's the first time I couldn't just swing. And it's against draft commons. Tragic. Do you commit Sudoku? You do not commit Sudoku with your cards. Let's play... the old... This 3/3 is annoying. I don't need another red source. I'm not going to shock myself. Let's do that. Annoying. So feed here. Forage. Oh no! Okay, I should have paid attention to Delirium. Whew. Never punished. Never punished. Ooh. Alright. Everything's fine. Okay, we anticipated this. Could have put the thing there. Let's go there. Let's play the value. Should always play this. Here we go. Okay. This costs 7 now. I have Dark Ritual. Might be the last time I ever cast it if I do that, though. Of course, my opponent has, like, the best thing come off the top of their deck, as is tradition. I probably am now actually just losing the game because of that. It's far and away the best possible draw. Kill that. Doesn't have haste. Yeah, wow, that's... Alright, well... ridiculous. So play my commander, I guess. And then still lose to the thing in play. Alright, at least their last card wasn't anything crazy. I have tricks here. Tricks. So go to combat here. That. Ox is good. Wow, Eternal Wanderer was the next card in my opponent's deck. Good grief. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. They're aware of the Lava Mancer, so they're not making any weird blocks or anything. Alright. We actually just came back from that. I mean, the Elspeth will run away with the game very quickly, but I guess we could just beat it. He actually had 6 mana, too. Yeah, my opponent was about to peel the best thing in the universe. Oh, that's really cool. Kind of unfortunate for me, though. It's a bit of a nightmare to play against. It can't possibly be worth it. Mega Man, why? You know what? I don't even care. I don't even care. I'm doing it. You can't stop me. I'm doing it. We're all in. We're all in. Don't do it. Oh, come on. Okay, good. Alright, we're good. We did it. Let's play... this thing? Let's get rid of you. Well, that's kind of unfortunate. What does that do? Counter target spells. Unless this controller pays 1 for each card in your graveyard. Okay, that's basically a hard counter if I've ever seen one. Whenever you surveil for the first time... Okay. Let's try to kill that. Surveil 1, draw. Unfortunately, I should probably leave up the counter spell? No, maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe it didn't matter. Okay, that kills the Ragavan finally. long as he has a counter spell, as is tradition. I can try to brute force through. I'm not even leading into anything with this resolving, but I guess I could try. Alright, we're in there. I do not have Cavern. Like I said, we were all in. Locke completely ruins their Surveil. So that's pretty cool. We should forage? Forage? Okay. Oh, wow. We hit a removal spell. Why did my opponent leave a removal spell on top? If I knew that, I would have used it to kill my opponent's Chimera. That was... That's kind of funny. And also annoying. What does this do? Commit a crime, surveil 2. Okay. Holy lands, Batman. More lands. Amazing. Alright. Now I am probably losing. I'm in a losing position. If I had that Bitter Triumph, I would probably be okay, but I really wanted to push damage with the Lootmonger. I think we're still fine. Holy lands! Alright. Hey, it's Crystalbrand. Well, that's not going to resolve, but I guess I'll cast it. I might as well. It's not like it's doing anything else, so... Might as well cast it here. If it does resolve, we win, so it has to get countered. And of course it's countered. Is that worth it? Oh, alright. Gotta be careful here. They found a blocker. Currently doesn't do anything. Not really. Still no swinging. Alright. I should play this pre-combat. I'm gonna go here first and see what happens, though. And... there's very little reason... Oh, this has ward. Never mind. Let me think. Alright, it has ward. It has ward. Those were very, very good hits right now. Very good hits. So, 1, 2. Those are incredibly good cards. You can only pick one. This does not solve my opponent's problem, but you might as well do it anyways. I don't think I'm gonna plus here. Oh wait, no, I can't plus. What am I talking about? Of course I can't. Alright. Locke is giving me value, and it's doing stuff. Flip a coin, treasure, okay. Okay. First strike when Rana deals damage. I should probably make my... Wait. Swing first. Do we block? I gave my opponent this. At the beginning of your end step, if you've gained 3 more life... Alright, so that's probably not happening. Sack it. I'd probably just cast that. Do we block? Wow, we don't block? Okay. When it gets rid of Emergent Haunting? Yeah, we're just going to cast this. We're just going to cast this. I'm not going to do this. Opponent's at 4, so... Why did they not block? Sure. How did they... When was it text? Okay. Well, you can't swing now. What no, you can't swing. Can you? Oh, it's got Vigilance. I don't know what I'm talking about. Flame Slash. What does that do? I think that was the game. 5, 6, 8. Yeah. So, boop. And boop. Alright. GG. There was the point in the middle of this game where I wasn't sure if we were going to turn it around, but we did. The drip feed value from this commander is just so good. Like when it's just swinging every turn, it's just... Alright, play fetch land, turn 1? Excuse me. I think I'm going to lead with Spectacle. Yeah, because I already have a land drop next turn. I have 2 ways to get rid of this Bahamut here, actually. I really just want to get this going. I'm going to put this in play now, and then just start playing the game that way. I'm not screwed completely if I miss a land drop. I could eat my own spell and kill my opponent's commander. It would also trigger this, but it doesn't draw lands. Yeah, Zorn doesn't do anything in the vast majority of games where you hope it would in fact do something. Alright, well, let's just go into the commander. They didn't play their commander. Beginning of your end step, and one of our creatures died. Gain life, distribute. So 1 mana removal spell, Sag. Specifically has to be cut down. Yeah, it can't be Fatal Push anymore. Halo Fountain? Oh no. Am I about to get clowned on? Am I going to get dunked on here? What does this do? Double Strike Trample? I don't really have any place for that. Yeah, I don't actually have a place for that. I gotta cast that. Okay. Yeah, we'll get rid of Cling to Dust, because that's kind of how that card works. Wait, let's think about this. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Both of these are very good. I'll take this. It's an angle that my opponent doesn't want to see. We're getting Delirium so fast. It's just nuts. It was not part of the equation when I put this card in my deck. I've had Delirium every time I've played it. Well, now you need a board wipe, probably. I don't think they're just coming back with creatures. It's funny how scary, like, a couple 2/2s are. Alright, we lost the Summon Bahamut, and this is a 2/2. Currently. There's no reason to do it now. They do it now anyways, okay. There's no reason to snap that off, though. You can just wait. Oh no, what am I talking about? I lose Delirium. Of course there's a reason to do it. Don't listen to me. So... I cannot get Delirium. Instant sorcery... land... There's no way to get Delirium. Tragic. I mean, they kind of needed to do that, to be fair. The game was not going to slide into their favor, having done anything but that. We did hit the second... Wait a minute. Why is this colorless? Oh, I heist it. I didn't need a second white source. Because this card is annoying with that. Let's play you, play you. Yeah, I thought I could Do I have to kill this now? Yes, I do. Tragic. I have to kill it now. Oh, we get a wreck counter. Alright, it's not tragic at all. Speaking of my upkeep, yeah, that works. Just replace that with another spell. Gideon is pretty annoying here. It's not like the craziest thing, but it doesn't die to a sweeper. We're Gideon control now. Hey, look, I like Gideon as a win condition. What was that one player who had Gideon as a commander and just tried to win, hide behind the worship? Okay. Oh, there's no sweeper. Creature you control dies? Yeah. Creature you control dies. Ragavan. We have Final Parting Reanimate, but I can't give that card haste, so I guess there's not a big incentive to do that. Let's give this Indestructible? Yeah. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. We have Delirium. Wait a second. We have Delirium. Now listen to me. Swing. Terminate. Yeah, let's make block. Actually, no. We let them go to blocks first, and then the known blowout is a problem, so they can't really block efficiently anyways. No reason to cast anything here. There's just no good block. Like, at all, actually. Yep, opponent agrees. Means a lot of damage is going to the face. Jadar. I think I should just use the removal. I can kind of do like 5 different things here to like shut my opponent out completely. Whenever another creature dies, counter. Alright, so we'll kill that one, and then we'll bitter the commander. I'm still at 25 here. It's nuts. Could have put this on lifelink, honestly. It's another creature? No, it's this one as well. Yeah, they have a... I think they have a trigger here. I just don't know where it is. They should target me with that trigger. Not sure where it is. I don't think it forces you to choose a player, because it has to be your opponent. Usual. Each opponent loses... Oh, no, it's not a trigger that you target anything. I just don't know where it is. Oh, there it is. Alright. I guess there was some kind of manual stacking of things there. They got confused. Who knows? Who cares? Alright, well, Gideon is basically lethal with a dashed Ragavan, so a board wipe's not good enough. I don't know if Black-White Aristocrats wants to sweep its own creatures, though. Maybe, like, sack them over and over, but maybe not sweep the board. Yeah, watch him just windmill slam Farewell. What is that? Vron? Rune. Okay, they didn't have to flash that. Well, they could have flashed it in, I mean. Whenever one of our creatures you control dies, alright, sure. They could do it now and then on my turn a second time. They do. So I think they found a way to stay alive. Yep. Alright. Alright, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Now we have Gristlebrand, though. Whenever a creature gains that much life... Whenever... If one or more creatures died... Which would just be one... Menu instead put an invitation, 2 or more draw, otherwise human. Dawn of Hope, wow. Yeah, we'll take that. I think I'll just play it. And let's give the commander lifelink. Alright. They had a pretty decent turn last turn, actually. All things considered. Probably not good enough. If I kill one creature right now with Long Goodbye, blocks... Block there. Okay, I think I missed lethal. Yeah, I think I missed lethal. I let my opponent go to blocks. It probably doesn't matter. We just kill them next turn anyways. The only thing that matters is my opponent taking 50 years to do anything. Alright, I gave up. Yeah, I mean, I just kill whatever does or doesn't block. It's completely over, but I missed lethal. I should have FOMO'd this and then killed a blocker. They block there, they take 6 plus 4 because it swings again. Oh look, it's the best kind of card in a counters deck. Amazing. Let's do nothing. Nope, they just have the best card in their deck turn 1. Oh wow. It's almost like we're playing the same thing again. I have to kill that. I can shove aside, right? Yeah. I have to kill that. Live by the Manadork. Die by the Manadork. I have no answer to Journey. I haven't seen Journey to Nowhere in so long. Wow. That's crazy. Let's play Crucius. Yep. Leave out Lightning Bolt. Get rid of... I think Breach at this point. Say Greater. Okay. I could get rid of that and say Lesser. Okay. Yep. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I'm just gonna find things to do that aren't just simply this. Ramp, ramp, ramp. Ramp, ramp. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Alright, we did it. We beat the best 1-drop and a 1/1 counter deck into infinite mono green ramp spells. How is this a bad spot to be? This does tap for 2. These tap for 2 mana. So, like, why are they in a... How do they feel like they're in a bad spot? Is it because I actually cast a ramp spell and they're like, oh, I did the... This is stronger than anything else I've cast this game, so they didn't want to see it or something? I don't know. I don't even think they were in a bad spot. Until I obviously cast Murderous Rider, then they are, but they didn't see it. Never mind. I thought it was my turn. Well, now I need a land. Opponent's, I guess, enthralled with my card there? I don't... Yeah, I have to do this. Alright. Opponent can't handle it. Get wrecked. Should have played better. Should have played better, opponent. Better than roping me out, I guess. I'll take the 14-year-old emote spammer over the 10-year-old rope. I don't know, emote spamming has never, ever bothered me. It's not a big deal, I don't really care. You can always just mute them, it doesn't matter. What you can't mute is the rope. You can't mute the rope. No, sir. Not here. Alright. I don't care how wrong it is. I'm playing this first. Wait a minute. Let's be real serious about this. Yeah, alright, I don't care. I'm playing the rope. I'm not playing the rope. I'm playing Spectacle. I refuse to let Tifa as not the commander concern me. So. Wait, what? Whenever this creature... Okay. Whenever land you control... Wow, it's just everything about lands. They kept this, too, huh? Well, I gotta kill the Tifa at some point here. That point might be right now. Yeah. I should also probably kill this, too. Do I want black? Yeah, we want black here. I don't know. Do I pass? Or use landfall as any controlling it, or is it supposed to? I think I should kill this now. Honestly, if I was gonna do that... Oh, no, I can't. You can't, untap, upkeep, draw. Yeah, no, you can't do that. Never mind. Whenever land enters, discard, draw, and saga nonsense. It looks like they have nothing to do with sagas. It's all just landfall nonsense. Which is probably what I would do as well. But I've played this before. I think I played this. There's nothing really to reanimate, at least not yet. I think it's okay to put this in play and not feel bad. Alright, that is a saga and lands. It's like the best card for this. Return saga, mana value X. Yeah, it's like probably the best saga. It's probably the only saga because it's the one that does it. Oh no, there's the Summon Titan. Whatever the goofy 5-mana one is. Oh, wow. 1 mana 3/3. Interesting. I like my opponent's deck so far. They got rid of a land. Oh my goodness. Whenever this enters, make a bird. Whenever land enters the first main phase. Dig it. Let's not swing. Let's eat that. What am I terminating? I think I'm gonna leave. Didn't hit a land. Kinda sad. You should not block this. Let's play FOMO. Actually, I really want to hit a land. Alright. I don't think this is a black market game, so... come on. At least I have a bunch of cards in my hand. And I'm not dead. Still a green deck, though. Can still just play something ridiculous. I think they're wondering which creature to kill or something. Correct. They killed the one I suppose I would kill, I think. I'm not sure. Take 6. You have to swing with the Saga, it dies anyways. Oh, unless you want to use it to block, but I wouldn't. Well, that's not great. Let's, whatever we kill does not come back. Oh, I had Unearth. I'm an idiot. I had Unearth. I could have unearthed my thing. Whoops. Yeah, I'm gonna Chain Lightning. These, like, yeah, killing just tokens is fine. It's fine. Let's kill that. Let's play Crucius. I can play Crucius, discard something, and also potentially hit a land that way. Grief ain't doing nothing, so lesser. No land. Suppose it's not the end of the universe, though. I did draw something relevant. I would probably rather unearth Crucius anyways, apart from my commander, because all I'm really trying to do is, like, stabilize. I don't need really to swing with this, necessarily. Crucius is just going to find me what I need to win. And I highly doubt they're going to find enough birds to close this one out. Sure. Well, that is value, but it's not crazy value. Oh, it does draw. Yeah, it does draw at the last step, which is pretty annoying. I think we're blocking with Crucius here. Bison Whistle? What? Look at the top card. If it's a bison, put it in your battlefield. If it's a creature, you know your ability. Okay, that's a card engine. You may put it to the graveyard. Okay. I will block the 4/2. Yeah, that is haste. It can swing. I think I actually have to block both of them. Maybe I do. Play that, do that. Yeah, I think I should. There's no... Like, it's not like fear of missing out's doing anything. I should just stop that from hitting me. Which means I probably should have blocked it before. But I didn't. So, Dark Ritual. Always... Oh, I have 3 reanimate spells. That's hilarious. Always Crucius. I can reanimate... literally nothing over there. Okay. Let's play you. I suppose Strike It Rich. It's mana neutral, but with the upside of potentially doing more than that. And I'll get rid of Reanimate. No, I should get rid of Persist. Keep the Reanimate option available. Greater. Just keep that option available to me. If you discard, you draw, so it doesn't work with an empty hand. Yeah, they should start with the whistle. Seems pretty straightforward to start there, I think. They kept it on top, but it was not a creature. Or a land to mill. Okay. They kept it on top. They didn't mill it. I can't begin to understand what that means of the card in question. I don't know. I do not know. 5 damage, create a number of red goblins equal to the excess damage. Sure. I will move it to the command zone again. I think that's fine at this point. I think that's fine. They can swing with both creatures. They probably should. You know, they should. No, you can recast your commander. You should definitely just swing with it. The damage does matter. You know what? I'm so deeply concerned with whatever that card is that I'm actually gonna not K-command. I'm gonna try to discard that card on their upkeep. Or, draw stuff. Obviously, it wouldn't be in their hand in their upkeep. Wouldn't be a good idea to do that. Also, I found that. I don't need Facebreaker, so... I'm sorry, what? Wait, what? Okay. Well, I'm probably not casting those. Let's put a stop here. Let's, pass. Let's discard this for greater. And then pass, draw, discard. Oh, we can kill that too. Oh, yes. Amazing. I didn't even, like, think of that. Oh, this can save the card, though. If it hits a creature, it can save the card they kept on top. Alright. Alright. Let's see if that happens. It does. Tragic. Oh, I mean, I can't be too upset with discarding a Rampaging Bayloss, though. So, that's fine. I kind of hope they keep the Bayloss, because I'm very concerned about this card. Oh, no. Come on. What is this? Wait, what? Okay. Really? What? Oh, we're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. I thought we weren't fine, but apparently we're fine. They get... When this enters player 2... Alright, they turned the Bayloths... My opponent literally turned Rampaging Bayloths into a 3/2 draft card. There was no reason to do that, I feel, but I don't know. I'm kind of low for Entomb Reanimate at this point, and my opponent is doing damage to me over the course of this game, so... I'm not sure... I've never actually done it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Oh, it's 2 target creatures. Lame. We could play the funny card. Let's just play the funny card. And then how does this work? May cast it without... Okay, let's get rid of you. Greater. Okay. Alright. This does have first strike. Innkeeper's talent, sure. If you put a counter on the player, put twice as many. Alright, that is going to lean into my opponent's favor. Permanents you control with counters have Ward 1. Okay, I should kill the target of this immediately. So. I'll lead this turn with scrying. We're just gonna do this now. Ugh. Come on. Come on, what the... Why can't I do anything fun? Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Oddly enough, I don't think I can swing. Oh, wait. I could swing there, but what is 2 damage anyways? What is 2 damage? Let's do greater on a 5. There's very few cards that hit that are... that are above 4. This is a good one. It's kind of awkward with these two. I think I'm just gonna snap them off on something small because I'm obviously at 9. Like play these two and then cast Ox on an empty hand. 5 damage if it was okay, sure. To the bottom it goes. Oh, they put him on the commander? Wow. Well, you can't swing with that, so yeah. Can't swing with that. Okay. Let's get rid of these two. Could have probably got rid of a land, honestly, as well. Okay, Gonti's actually not that interesting, unfortunately. Yeah, I can't really entomb anything crazy. Kind of tragic. I wonder if I should still... Oh, wait, we have Croxa. Oh, yeah. That's cool. And then reanimate... like, anything random. Target player mills 2 but gains 2. I really just don't want to lose life. Like, I only lose 1 life for this 3-2. Let's just grab that. Let's grab that. And then, I suppose, you... and try to do something with this card again, please? That's very uninteresting. I guess I'll just do it anyways, I don't know. Yeah, I'll just cast it, why not? And I don't need Final Parting. Let's just cast this one. 1, 2. Flame Slash. Okay. Alright, well we have a board state, I guess. And a removal spell to save ourselves from Ullabog or something, which they cannot currently cast. Many Parting, sure. They can hold the land. They should hold the land for their commander. Just simply not play the land. And use it to loot later. Nope. Opponent says, nope, none of that. Alright, I think we have it now. It's just a lot of stuff in play. Hard to get through all of it here. Thoughtseize. And then I swing with stuff. Whenever a creature you control do... Okay. Swing with... basically everything except Crucius. I could have minused here with Liliana. I really don't want to do that because I have the removal spell. I'd rather just play this in plus. Swing there, 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 and there. They can't block this, actually. It doesn't matter. Yep, swing with everything but Crucius. Opponent, all of this priority is because of that food. Thank you. Someone that actually does it. Look at that. Hostage, unhostage. We're free. They didn't even... They could have blocked something for free. I mean, something could have been free blocker. Okay, well. Bunch of Gonti triggers. Getting a bunch of things that don't really do anything. I'm just going to cast that. Not even going to read it. Oh, my opponent has the green shrine just chilling in their deck. Okay. Let's get rid of Liliana. No, Thoughtseize. What am I talking about? Greater. Alright. It's funny, if I had Revel in Riches right now, I'd just win with a sweeper. Tragic. Opponent draws a land. They could have looted these lands away at some point in this game if they chose to. Reach, Trample, Indestructible. There's a better way of doing this after they assign... Oh, you can't do that anymore. You literally can't do that. Never mind. Doesn't work. But once they assign the order, you can't choose to then do stuff. Alright. Third Edge. We did it. That was a long game. Oh no, I forgot to scry for value. Oh no. I've never seen this card before. Alright, there we go. I'll use it as lethal. Yeah. I'll just use it as lethal. But they're just dead on board, right? Yeah, they're just completely and utterly dead. I don't know why they didn't block a creature last turn. Alright. This is a really cool commander. It is actually, or you can make it, incredibly difficult to block. You just kill all, like, kind of the smaller things, and you're inevitably going to get something eventually with this. This format, the midweek thing that is only Final Fantasy commanders, is vastly different from normal Historic Brawl. In this format, it felt like I was... The black-red Laughing Jasper Flint strategy, which more or less is what we're kind of doing, but instead of having like a commander that effectively almost does nothing all the time, we have one that kind of actually does something. It's pretty good. I wouldn't say it's insane. I won basically every single game I played. There was 3 or 4 I lost, and they were all right next to each other, but every other game I just won. But the power level of this is way lower than normal Historic Brawl. Like, insanely lower. If I were to play against the typical stuff you see all the time, I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know. I'd have to, I guess, try it out. It does have Entomb Reanimate nonsense in it anyways. No matter whatever, no matter the commander, you still have that going for you. But the value this incurs is really nice. It's a very satisfying commander to play. You just keep swinging with it. It's incredibly easy to open the way to swing. Just kill all the things that could effectively block it. Oh no, it doesn't even matter. Like, if they do block, you're just fine. It doesn't have to hit them, which is just huge with a commander like this. It's actually just massive. And if they ever block in a weird way, you can blow them out with a removal spell. And a lot of people just didn't block because they just assumed I had something to, or at least I assume that they assume that there's a removal spell in my hand, so there's no reason to block it. With two 2/2s, trying to block this. You kill one of the 2/2s, the other dies. You still get the trigger from this. So it's just nice. It's really nice when it gets going. I don't like mana rocks with it. I don't think mana rocks are ever part of the equation with this commander specifically, other than, I suppose, Mox Amber. I don't think Strike It Rich was necessary, really. You could go like heavy into the 1 mana ramp spells. There's not a lot, but there's like a few more that are red at least. The treasure stuff, like there's the dog or whatever. But I don't feel like I have to play this on turn 2. I really don't. You can play it on turn 3. Just removal, play this on turn 3, and then more removal so you can swing with it. And then it mills removal inside of combat, which is nice. Although your opponent now knows about it inside of combat. The one annoying thing, and I'm kind of surprised it has that, or doesn't have that actually, is you can't cast anything with any colored mana, which is kind of weird. There's not a lot of cards that steal cards and then make it so you have to have that color to cast the card, right? Like Gonti, just any color can spend on anything. I don't know. It's weird to see that. In fact, when I first played it, I didn't realize that until I bumped into it. I was like, oh, I don't have 2 white mana for this card. It's kind of weird. I don't know why it is like that. The treasure tokens are inconsistent. You can't guarantee any treasure tokens with this card. This is not a treasure tokens deck, so, well, Zorn is kind of bad anyways, even in treasure tokens matters strategies. Like Ragavan is not going to run Zorn or anything. All-in treasure token decks are probably still going to struggle to get value from Zorn. Gilded Drake, same thing. I just don't think we care about treasures. Anything that would care about treasures, I feel you could just play a ramp spell in that spot. Like Gilded Drake could be Key to the Archive. Zorn could just be Arcane Signet or something. There are some pitfalls, like making this larger is not really a good idea. Fortunately, it doesn't do that, but there are some interesting cards you could play had they not also made this get 1/1 counters, and then it's suddenly way easier to block. So it's not really ideal. It is essentially what is it? It's kind of like a mix of black market connections in the command zone. You get cards over the course of a game, and sometimes you also get mana over the course of a game. Even like Crucius. It's like a Crucius black market kind of commander. Because of that, I don't like Phyrexian Arena effects, and I didn't think, or I thought about it and came to the conclusion that I don't want Phyrexian Arena effects in here, because this is your Phyrexian Arena, and there are, like, you're going to have a lot of cards throughout the course of a game if this is swinging. So if you had Arena in play, you would have cards in your hand, but that would just impede your ability to play the free spells that this thing is stealing, or the extra spells that this is potentially taking, and then you're just drowning in cards. You don't want to end every game with 5 cards in your hand. Now, that's great, and this is different from, let's say, Tatyova winning a game. It has 5 cards in its hand, and the game is over. Your opponent concedes, you have 5 cards, Tatyova drew 55. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is you're going back and forth the entire time. There's no shotgun blast or drawing 6 cards a turn kind of thing, or drawing 5 cards a turn. No, it's just, if you're going back and forth with your opponent, if you have enough 2-for-1s or even enough 1-for-1s, and then this card itself incurs value, that would effectively be a 2-for-1. If you steal your opponent's Lightning Bolt and use it to kill a 3/3 or something, then, you 2-for-1 your opponent. Actually, you kind of just 0-for-1 them, because it wasn't a card of yours. It was your opponent's Lightning Bolt. But it doesn't really matter. It was a Lightning Bolt that came from a spot that wasn't accessible before, whether it's your Lightning Bolt or your opponent's. So you have this extra card from that, and then you use it to kill a card of your opponent's. You're just up. Just like kind of how old Jund used to work, in Modern at least, where you just play a bunch of Dark Confidant kind of things, and Kolagon's command, and you're just like finding these 2-for-1s, and then you win because you've just drowned them in enough value, but only by a little. You know, it's a 5-foot human being, and you've pushed them into a 6-foot pool deep of water. You're not throwing them in the ocean and completely swarming them with cards. And just enough of that grindy value is going to get there. Like attrition. So I probably could have just summed everything I said up by saying the word attrition. So that is really cool. So when it comes to that, you don't want to end games with 10 cards in your hand, or 5 if you can help it. Just enough to win, right? Just enough to win. Balancing act, if you will. And I think there was a nice balancing act here. I was really impressed with this. I really like this strategy. When it has like a functioning commander, the red-black heist steal thing has a functioning red-black commander. It's pretty solid. Obviously, you're still completely random. It's random whether you get treasures. It's random if you steal a card at all that matters from your opponent. Or random if you get value from your own deck, from your commander. So it is all over the place. Could probably go more into the reanimate thing, honestly. I probably could have. It was a little bit more consistent than I thought it would be, even with how little reanimate stuff was in the deck. I actually misplayed with Unearth a couple times because I forgot what this card does. It's like, oh, my commander died. Let me just not ever unearth anything, because there's not really anything else to unearth other than this. But Unearth feels excellent in black commanders that it can target. But yeah, if I take the, let's see, it's like these cards, Necromancy. Oh yeah, Final Parting, something reanimate. Entomb, reanimate, persist. I guess Kroxa? No, Kroxa I wouldn't say really counts. Underworld Breach, yeah, Underworld Breach and Kroxa probably in their own department here. This thing was in here as like the first card I put in here, and I never got to do anything with it. It was just a funny card I put in here. I never actually pulled it off. But it does make your opponent discard, and the beetles can do something. I guess they're an artifact and creature for Delirium. Oh, that's another thing. Fear of missing out. I had Delirium like all the time. I did not expect that. I didn't plan for that. I just had Delirium so constantly with this deck, which is awesome. Because swinging with this twice is... It's like a roaming throne that kind of deals damage, right? So, I really like that. Yeah, Swarm Saboteur is just funny. We'll go there. I wouldn't consider this a reanimate spell package piece. Yeah, so like these cards, you could go more into this if you want. You could just stop at Entomb, reanimate something big and dumb and be fine, honestly. But I liked this chunk here. Actually, you know, it's not even fair to put Unearth in that package here. This is nice. I've yet to really flash this. This does have flash. I know the text box is massive because it's like old, and this is like the only way to make it make sense, I guess, using Oracle text or something that doesn't break the card. But if you flash it, then you lose the creature you reanimate because the aura gets sacked instead of doing it at sorcery speed. But I don't really have a good flashing thing other than like flash this into combat to block because it doesn't give haste, or flash this in to kill something like a Vindicate and then also potentially block with it at the same time. So it's like kind of okay, I guess. Oh, you can also obviously just draw 7. It's not like you don't have a window to do that. But yeah, Gix could come out. It could come out. This is a bit hard to block, so it is effectively a Phyrexian Arena, more or less, but it demands that I'm hitting my opponent. And like I said, Phyrexian Arena effects are not really that great here, it feels. So this could probably just come out. It is a solid creature, though, and you can unearth it. It's fine. I just would probably rather simply run more removal. You can't really have too much removal in a deck like this. I would not... Yeah, still wouldn't ever run Mana Rocks or anything. But yeah, I like this commander a lot. I really do. At least in this midweek thing where everyone's just a bit slower and you're not playing the fastest crazy thing. If you want to completely trample people in this midweek thing, it is obviously very easy to do that with one of the other Final Fantasy commanders. I actually bumped into one that I found interesting today that I didn't know existed, which is a 6-mana Golos. It's that Final Fantasy red-green one that when it enters, it finds a land. So you could just always get Valakut with that card. I might actually try that now. I did not know it existed. It isn't uncommon. It's not the craziest card, but 6 mana, get Valakut every game. Look, I'm on the quest to find the ultimate Valakut commander. That is one of the ones I am going to now consider. I didn't realize that existed. Other than Golos, I'm not going to do that. Golos is doing something else. It's in a place where you don't even have time to really Valakut anyone anyways. Unless it's an escape show. So, yep. Huge fan of this commander. So, let me know what you thought about it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.